All right, we're into Super Pro. Jamie Harrison down at 721. Jeff LaSalle dialed in at 641. Jeff has been on a streak today. See if he can put the hurt on to Jamie Harrison, or Jamie Harrison going to take him off that streak. He's going to have to chase her, that's for sure. Jamie at 721, Jeff at 641. The 67 Cornet RT going against that 70 Nova. Hey, that little Nova goes with just a, it says 327, and somehow I just don't buy it's a 327. Well, you ride it till it bucks you off, and Jeff LaSalle routed to it, bucked him off. He goes 006 red, so Harrison moves on to the next round of Super Pro. Here's a good one. Kathy Ball down at 704, 69 Camaro. Marco Perovalaris down in at 467 in the 09 Dragster. Kathy Ball, 704. Marco, 467. She's going to get, probably about halfway down, about maybe out to the first cone, and Marco's going to fly out of there. And I do mean fly. Right about now, yep, Marco's flying. Is he going to catch her? It's going to be tight, and it will be Marco. He goes 021 on the tree, goes 469 on a 467 on a 144. Kathy goes 051, 706 on a 704 for the loss at the stripe. Marco had to work for it. He gets it by 33 inches. Oh, no, 4.1 feet. Screen's a little bit slow. Justin Morgan, 622 dial. To the side in the 04 Serrano Drago. Eric Wardier, 604 dial, and a 72 Vega. All right, they're both green. Who's it going to be? And it will be Eric Wardier takes the win, goes 605 on a 604, 114 miles an hour. He was 016 on the tree. Justin Morgan was 021, but goes 620 on a 622 at 139 for the loss. Breakout. Mark Simonian, the 745 dial, a 89 Firebird going against Gene Friedhoff's 588 dial and a 57 Chevy 210. All right, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Simonian and Friedhoff? And it will be Simonian. Goes 004 on the tree, goes 747 and 745 at 111 miles an hour. Friedhoff's was 026 on the tree, goes 589 and a 588 at 114. Eighth mile, man. Reaction times are very, very good. You have to have them hard or not. All right, this is your top sportsman final. It's going to be Dan Borg down on 451, Dan Borg down on 436, your number 1 and number 3 qualifier. Once again, Vallejo Cornish Chains, Quartertech Electronics, Corbo Champagne Sales, Greg's Tires, Shucks Transmissions, Pro Jack Race Car Stands, EastBayDumpster.com, Ernest Photography, West Coast ASM National Fab Shop, DMP Performance Converters are the sponsors. Here we go, the finals, top sportsman. All right, here it is. It's going to be Burdick of Borg, and it will be Borg. He goes 008 on the tree. He goes 430 in and 436, 161 miles an hour for the win. Burdick, he goes 042 on the tree, 496 and a 51 for the loss. All right. Oh, there's one more car sitting out. Ted Kilner's sitting it out. So we'll have one more round before this is it. Kilner takes the bye. So it's going to be Dan Berg and Ted Kilner in the finals. Hey, it hit one on me. All right, top car final. Jennifer Hoffman, 454 dial, over in the old Total lane, going against Jason Vanderpool down at 471 in the O'Reilly lane. Dragster against Dragster. Jennifer, your number 3 qualifier. Jason, your number 4. This is it, the finals of Top Car. All right, Jennifer Hoffman takes the win. Jason Vanderpool with 1,000th under takes the loss. So the winner will be Jennifer Hoffman. Okay, this is going to be the semifinals over here coming up of Sportsman. Brian Cam and Vince Bartles. Bartles out at 1066 in the O'Reilly side. Cam down at 762 in the Total lane. They're going to race to face this man, the guy who's riding a hard streak. Nick at Night Bublitz has a bye into the finals. So it's going to be Cam or Bartles against Bublitz. Well, we know who it's going to be now. Brian Cam and Nick Bublitz are going to go head-to-head in the finals of Sportsman next time around. Due to Vince Bartles turning on the red light 006 to the dark side of the tree. All right, so now we know the finals of Sportsman. That's going to be next time around. See what we got here. Looks like we got coming up to the finals of, I think, Pro, semifinals of Pro. All right, here are the semifinals of Pro ET. We got Jake Quadrino, 754 dial, in the 72 Nova going against Roger Phillips in the Punisher. That's the car's name. That's what he writes down. It's the Punisher. Lime green Nova. Almost looks like the Dodge green on that thing. So once again, all winners to the back of the lanes, all winners to the back of the lanes. Good lights by both, and it's going to be a double breakout win for Roger Phillips. Takes the win over Jake Guadagnola. That was a surprise. Guadagnola was 022 on the tree, goes 752 and a 754 for the loss, 89 miles an hour. Phillips goes 036 on the tree, goes 652 and a 653 for the win. So he's into the finals. Let's see who he's going to face. It's either going to be Ron Nichols or Jeff LaSalle. Okay, Jeff LaSalle and them now are pre-stage. Who's going to set the stage first? They're looking, and they're going to play the game. Okay, it's LaSalle's in first. Nichols, there he goes. It's going to be Nichols, 699, or LaSalle down at 640. It will be Jeff LaSalle. Hey man, he's riding a good race today. He's into the finals of Pro to face Roger Phillips. He goes 641, 106 miles an hour. He's 036 on the tree. Nichols goes a bit too quick. Goes a 698 with a 9. Just misses it. He was 016 on the tree at 95 miles an hour. So it's LaSalle into the finals. All right, just remember, we're going to do this again tomorrow, and hey, we're going to give out Wallies tomorrow. So if you're going to stick around, and come back tomorrow, we're going to do Wally races tomorrow in all the pro classes. All right, motorcycles. Last two guys, Don Caesar and gentleman right there. So we're looking for Don Caesar to get all dressed up and come out and race the motorcycle for the finals in motorcycle. So we're going to say Don Caesar to lane number 8. Don Caesar to lane number 8, please. Mark Simonian to the back of the lanes. Mark Simonian to the back of the lanes. Okay, here you go, your Sportsman Finals. It's going to be Nick at Night Bublitz down at 801 out of Cotati, California. He was a facilities manager driving Applied Automotive sponsored 2010 Corvette. Going against Brian Cam down at 762 Pacifica, California. Tom and Jack's Automotive 02 Camaro. This is it. Nick is going to try to get his second win ever in Sportsman at Sonoma Raceway. Brian Cam, he's won this a bunch of times. Let's see if Nick can take him out, or is Brian Cam going to beat him? Brian's just a little bit quicker than Bublitz. So it's all going to come down who gets the better light. This is 8th Mile Racing. You have to be hammered a tree. They're both the way green, and it's going to be Brian Cam stops Nick for his second win. So Brian Cam takes the win. He goes 763 and a 762, 84 miles an hour. He was 020 on the tree. Nick was 041, goes 802 on an 801 at 90 miles an hour for the loss. At the stripe was 34 inches in the favor of Brian Cam. All right, here's the finals of motorcycle. Tyler Anderson out of Glendale, Arizona, software engineer in the Hayabusa, down at 585. Don Caesar seems to win this every time we're here. Dialed in at 592, Citrus Heights, California. He's trying to go for 3 in a row championships. See if Don can do it here. In the GSXR 1000. Last time Don was 009 on the tree. Tyler was 036. So, if you're looking at the Battle of the Lights, I know they can't hear me with the helmets on. You look at Battle of the Lights, you're going to look over and say Don Caesar right now is the favorite to take the win. But you never know what light's going to happen right now with 8th Mile Racing. You just got to hammer it. Well, that's all over on the tree. It's going to be Don Caesar more than likely. And it is Don Caesar goes 6 flat on 692. He was 019 on the tree. Anderson was late with the 128. Takes the loss. All right, we're into Super Pro. We got Mark Simonian down at 747. In the 89 Firebird going against Eric Wardier down at 604. Looks like it's going to be the buy run. They're going to battle to face Jamie Harrison. Hey, Jamie's buyed her way into the finals. Hey, that's pretty cool. So let's see, we got Eric Wardier and Mark Simonian are going to do it. Who is it going to be? Simonian down at 747. Eric Wardier dialed in at 604. Oh, no, he's going to... No, we actually got 4 cars. There is a dragster hiding out there, and that's Marco in Super Pro. So Jamie Harrison's got to have a real big race against her on her hands of Marco Perovalaris. All right, here we go. This is semifinals Super Pro. Mark Simonian, Eric Wardier, 604, 747 dial for Simonian. Who's it going to be? Both good and green. Simonian's got the better light, and it will be Mark Simonian. Goes 012 on the tree, goes 750, 106 miles an hour. Eric Wardier goes 143 on the tree, goes 604 at 114. So Simonian is going to face either Jamie Harrison down at 717 in the Nova Toyota side or Marco Perovalaris down in a 468 in the dragster in the O'Reilly lane. Let's see how this can work. Let's see if Lala's got this all dialed out, how close she is. If she puts 768 on the car, that's what it's going to run. Knowing her, Jamie's got the work cut out for her. And Jamie goes 012 red. She pushed it a little too hard. So Marco Perovalaris and Mark Simonian are in the finals of Super Pro. And just to let you know, he ran a 469 on a 468 dial for Marco Perovalaris. Well, I think we got 3 more finals left. I think we got Top Comp, we've got Pro and Super Pro. I think that's all we've got left in the finals. So once Marco and Simonian come around, that means we are almost done here tonight. Once again, when we're done here, the curfew is 8 o'clock in the morning. You cannot start your cars up until 8 o'clock in the morning. Once we're done here, do not start your cars up anymore after that either. Until 8 o'clock in the morning. Curfew is real strict here on noise. We got a little time here. I'd like to thank all the fire safety crew and the ambulance drivers for all their great work they've done today. putting their time in, being here all day long. We'll get down a very good shout out to them. All right, here we are in Top Comp, the finals. Hey, Vallejo Coin Exchange is the Point Series sponsors for Top Comp. Quartertech Electronics, Corbel Champagne Sours, Greg's Tires, Shucks Transmission, Pro Jack Race Car Stands, EachBayDumpster.com, Ernest Photography, West Coast ASM, and the National Fab Shop with DMP Performance Converters are all the sponsors for Top Comp for the 2019. And again, Vallejo Coin Exchange is the Point Series sponsor. Well, looks like something's going on. They're pushing the finals backwards. Figure out what's going on there when Kyle tells me what's going on. So, at the moment, we're not going to do the Top Comp finals. All right, looks like one of the cars has a dead battery. Dan Broderick, I think Kellner's giving him some time to get it charged up and get it started. So we'll see what's going to happen here, and we'll see who is going to, what class we're going to go to next, or are they going to get it started? Okay, here's your Pro ET finals for today. Roger Phillips dialed in at 652 in the Punisher Toyota side. Jeff LaSalle, 641 out of Cloverdale, California. The cabinet maker, Jeff's Performance Garage in the 67 Cornet RT. This is it, the finals, Pro ET. you get the big check. So remember, all winners go over to Sunoco Victory Lane at the end of the race today. We're going to get your pictures taken in real windy conditions with Kyle Seipel. He'll do the pictures. We'll post them on Facebook. And also take pictures with your cell phone so you can send them to all your friends and family that you won. And we're in Sunoco Victory Lane. Here we go. Roger Phillips, Jeff LaSalle. Well, Jeff LaSalle, he goes 007, but the problem was it was red. So Jeff LaSalle is done. The winner will be Roger Phillips. Takes the win in the Punisher. He goes 6:53 and a 6:52 and 105 miles an hour. So your winner today, Roger Phillips in Pro ET. All right, just as a reminder, we will be doing this again tomorrow. But the difference is Wally's are on the line. I believe a few more people will show up for tomorrow's race for the Wally. We got two more finals to go. I got a question here. Here's a little trivia question, if anybody knows it. Who do you think has the most Wallies here at the track today? And I know who it probably is. We're talking not national event Wallies. We're talking Wallies in general. The most Wallies that you can have. The person I'm thinking about hasn't won a national event, but he probably has the most Wallies on the track here today. So if you figure it out, let me know. I know who it is. Looks like they're still trying to get that battery jumped over there. So if they get it started, they're going to get the Top Comp finals going. So we got a little time here. I'm going to read the sponsors out again for Top Comp. Hey, Top Comp. Vallejo Coin Exchange is the series points sponsor. Quartertech Electronics, Corbeau Champagne Cellars, Greg's Tire, Shucks Transmission, Pro Jack Race Car Stands, EachBayDumpster.com, Dan Burdick, East Ernest Photography, West Coast AFM, National Shop Fab, and DMP Performance Converters. Wrap out all the sponsors for Top Comp. Right now we got the Top Comp Finals and we got Super Pro to go. And as also a reminder, Wednesday night we're going to be having that super jackpot here. It's the street base, basically DOT tires, no back halves, no electronics, no electric shifters. It's going to be about $3,000 in the pot. Stephanie Paws has put $100 up to the highest finishing woman driver. I backed that up with Applied Automotive, another $50 for that. So we got some good stuff on the line. We've got a Yep. Well, that's it. Top Sports Top Comp is done. The one car wouldn't start. So our last final is about 3 to 5 minutes away. Super Pro. That's it. That's all we got. All right, here we go. Our finals are coming down. The last finals of the day. Super Pro. Mark Simonian, $747. Out of Sanger, California. He's a tow truck operator for Simonian Towing and the 89 Firebird. Going against Marco Pervolaris, dialed in at $469 out of Petaluma, California. Pinello Race Engines are the sponsor. 09 Ceramonto Dragster. This is it, the last finals of the day. All right, here the car started up. Marco Pervolaris, Mark Simonian. This is it, the last finals. Here we go. Actually, no, that was a Top Comp car firing up. They haven't fired their 2 cars up. I'll get a few things out of the way right now. So on behalf of Danny DeVita, Brian Taylor, and the rest of the starting line crew, they're out here working their tails off all day long for you guys with Slim out there directing you. All right, here they come. Now they have fired up. Simonian's moving down. Marco's moving up. Here we go. Marco Paravaloris over in the Riley lane. Mark Simonian in the Toyota side. Couldn't ask for more fun finals. Marco Paravaloris. Mark Simonian, here we go, the finals. Last one of the day. We'll start this again in the morning. We'll do it one more time after this. So once these finals are done, please, no more cars starting up until 8 o'clock in the morning. We have a curfew, and it's a very strict curfew, so do not fire cars up after these 2 go down the track. Okay, we're just about there. Simonian, 747 dial. Paravaloris, 469. All right, they're both the way green. Marco's got a little bit of edge in the light, and it's going to be Simonian takes out Marco Paravaloris. He goes 749 and a 747. He was 031 on the tree. Marco was treated him with an 023, but was off on the number. Goes 472 on a 469 for the loss. So that's it. We are done for tonight. No more cars running to 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So, on behalf of Danny DeVita, Brian Taylor, and Slim, and the rest of the starting line crew, Steve, who does all the teching with the help of Bill Taggart, Kyle Seipel, and the rest of the tower, and myself, we wish you a good night and a safe drive home. If you're camping out here, have a good time tonight. Don't stay up too late. And the fire safety crew, which I've thanked 4 times today. You guys have a great night. Without you guys and the ambulance drivers, we would not have a race here. All right, you guys all have a good night. Drive safely. And if you guys are here and partying tonight, remember, party safely.